3 a.m. again. Phone light on my face, typing things I probably delete. You ever miss somebody and hate yourself for it at the same time? Yeah. These are texts I never sent, words I wrote it on my chest. Said I'm fine, but that depends. Every night I break again. You moved on, I still pretend. Love ain't really what they said. Got your number in my head. These are texts I never sent. Yeah. These are texts I never sent. Liquor talking to my pen. You with him but checking in. Guess the cycle never ends. I got money, I got friends. Still feel lonely in the Benz. Wish I knew this love would end. These the texts I never sent. I seen your story, yeah, you look happy. That kinda hurt more than it should actually. Funny how strangers not know your body. And I still remember your coffee order exactly. You used to tell me I was different. Now I'm just another lesson, another name inside your mentions, another memory you weaponize for attention. I know your friends probably hate me now, probably say I changed when the fame came round. But nobody talks about the nights I stayed down, or how I held your whole world when your tears fell down. Yeah, you said I stopped opening up. Truth is I was drowning quietly, trying to be a man for everybody else, while losing myself privately. And every time I almost called, I remember why we fell apart. Too many apologies repeated, too many bandages on broken hearts. Now I type and erase, type again, then I save. Never send, never say what I really wanna say. These are texts I never sent, words I wrote with on my chest. Said I'm fine, but that depends. Every night I break again. You moved on, I still pretend. Love ain't really what they said. Got your number in my head. These the texts I never sent. Yeah, I've been outside, trying to heal in expensive places. Penthouse views, unfamiliar faces. Girls around me, but they temporary phases. Can't replace what we had in those old conversations. Remember Houston, late drives with the music loud. You in my hoodie saying, promise me we make it out. Crazy how forever turned to silence. Now we speak through repose and avoidance. You acting cold like you never had attachment, but your favorite song's still full of my influence. I know you hate when I talk like this, like the blame ain't mine. Truthfully, we both cross lines, but I still replay old times. You love me harder before the spotlight, before the blogs and the long flights, before I learned being successful don't mean you're so right. Yeah, I got unread feelings, unread pain, unread messages sitting in my phone again. You said space will heal us, but space just changed everything we were in a stranger's with name. These are texts I never sent, tears falling on the keyboard again. You don't know how much I've been just to keep us from the end. I never said your love just came and went. Funny how a heart can spend years healing from one event. Yeah, I heard your new man don't like me. I can't blame him honestly. If I was him, I'd probably hate the history. Cause you still react when my name pop up, still view my page when the drinks pull up, still know my songs word for word, like your heart don't wanna give up. In me, I'm no better, still checking weather in your city, still wondering if you miss me, still writing songs instead of fixing things directly. That's the problem with people like us, too emotional to let go, too proud to reconnect, so we suffer in echoes. I bought everything I dreamed about, yeah, somehow sleepless. Success is different when the person you wanted gone left. And every club feel louder lately, every conversation shallow. Everybody wants the lifestyle, nobody asks what pain follows. Maybe in another life we get it right. No egos, no distance, no timing issues. Maybe you still kiss me slow. Maybe we grow, maybe forever really meant forever. You know what hurts the most? You knew every version of me, before the strings, before the money, before insecurity hid behind jewelry. You knew when my smile was fake, knew every scar I don't show. Now I gotta explain myself to people who barely know me though. And I still got the picture from that restaurant downtown. You laughing while I looked away, like somehow you knew we text I never sent. Sitting frozen in my dress, proof that love, see